canary in the coal mine. In 35 years, Sean, that I've been doing this, we made more money over the last 2 years than I've ever seen. All right, Sean here. Listen, real excited about doing this video. I've had an opportunity to travel to the conference in Miami. By the way, thank you everybody that showed up there. That was just a phenomenal response, a phenomenal group. And we really had a lot of time to discuss a lot of different topics, just besides tax liens and tax deeds and multifamily, assisted living, housing. I mean, it was just a great conference overall. But the one thing that was the overarching theme of being out there, I've been traveling for the last week and a half, 3 different countries, 3 different states, one conference, speaking for 3 days, and really seeing some things out here. And the term canary in the coal mine comes up. For those of you who don't know what that means, younger people out there, when people were doing the coal mining back in the day, they used to be a canary in a cage, and as soon as the carbon dioxide levels got wrong, the canary died. That was a warning to get the heck out of there because it was about ready to blow. So what I mean by that is there's a couple things that happened on this trip. First of all, I have a really nice Rolex that I got about 12 years ago or so. I can't remember when I got it. A friend of mine down in Palm Beach, Florida, is a watch broker, one of the biggest in the country, good friend of mine. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to be in Florida. Why don't I just take this out to him? It needed some repairs. And so it's interesting. He has a very small shop there, and, he does a ton of business. But the point is I was talking to Peter, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, I have never seen the watch industry. In 35 years, Sean, that I've been doing this, we made more money over the last 2 years than I've ever seen. It was insane. It was like a candy store in here. I'm like, wow. And I go, and now? And he goes, it's almost like somebody made it illegal to buy watches about 6 weeks ago. It just shut down. The conversation, which I was like interesting, which didn't surprise me, and I'll get to that in just a minute. The other thing was, a friend of mine is a yacht broker, also there in South Florida, talking to him, and he's like, cricket. Now, I was doing a deal. I had to get some paperwork signed for the property that we have going down in Joshua Tree, and I had to get a notary come out and do the notarize some documents for us on it, because I had my builder Alex was also at the conference. And so I had a notary come out, and I said, hey, you do a lot of real estate. She was mostly in the yacht business, but it's really crawled to a halt lately. So again, the reason all this is important, the reason this is the canary in the coal mine, because it's happening, you guys. We are going into a recession hard. You look at the S&P, the first 6 months, by the time you see this video in the next couple of days, it will be July. We will have had the worst S&P performance since 1970, the worst start in the first 6 months. Tesla's had its worst 2 quarters ever. Amazon has had its worst quarter since 2001. There's 2 ways to frame this. Remember, how I say is how you frame it is how you live it. This is a huge rub your hand together opportunity, or this is, oh my gosh. Now, when people with a lot of money that can spend $20, $30, $40, $50, $200,000 on watches, yes, there are $200,000 watches at Peter's shop, when they start pulling back, it's not because they can't afford it, it's because they see opportunity coming. So the point of this video is you gotta start thinking like a person with money, okay? So if you start going in, I can't do anything, and you start doing the tortoise shell, where you go into the tortoise shell because you're scared, you're not gonna win on this, okay? The big opportunity is definitely on the other side of this. I mean, period, end of story. I don't care how you look at this. Okay, so what I mean by that is all the real estate deals that are going to be out there. I've already seen some properties staying on the market a little longer than usual. I saw some properties where they had to discount the properties by 12 and 15%, which sounds like a lot to the surface, but it's really not. All they're doing is coming back to 3 months ago because things have been so hot. My mom says to me, oh my gosh, we're going to this recession. I said, this is a good thing. She's, why is that? Because you have to cool this down. Period. Everything has cycles. That's why we have 4 seasons. Okay, biblically, you can say God puts 4 seasons for a reason. So we have new starts, everything dies, new springtime. So we're kind of going into a fall right now. And what I want you to do is look for opportunities. This is the time to start educating yourself. This is the time to start going out there and really putting your nose to the grindstone and seeing the kind of deals that are out there. Learn the skill set, so recognize the deal. Period, end of story. It's coming. In about 2 weeks, they're going to announce that we are officially in a recession, because you get 2 quarters of GDP going down. That's a recession. Okay, we are. I don't need them to tell me that, but there you have it. We've got gas prices through the ceiling. Grocery stores, every one of you knows that, that's through the ceiling. So again, there's two ways to frame it. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, or oh my gosh, the deals are coming. I need to sharpen my knife or sharpen and hone my skill set so I can find those deals. So stay tuned for this. I'll show you how to make that happen. Again, thank you so much. The Miami adventure was fantastic. We now have another one coming up in Dallas. Again, my opportunity is there. I'm going to go out there and teach as many people as I can over the next 24 months because I want to prepare my army of successful investors to take advantage of the best opportunity to come in your lifetime. This is Sean Higgins saying, peace out.